Hello Lovelies, this is Megan from Little Hot Tamale, and today I have a fun pen pal tutorial for you. So go get your paper supplies and let's get started. To begin with, you will need 3 square pieces of paper, and I used copy paper and I cut mine to 8.5 by 8.5. You're going to fold your paper in half vertically, and then you're going to fold it in half horizontally, and then once diagonally. Okay, so to form our book, we are going to turn our pages like a diamond, and we're going to lay it from right to left. And we're going to overlap the corners that have no creases in them. I'm going to attach my pages with tacky glue, but of course you don't have to use tacky glue. You can use double-sided tape or a glue stick. And to be honest, I think a glue stick would work the best for this type of project, but I didn't have one. Alright, and then for the very last one, we're going to do the same method and just glue the 2 pages together. So next I used Color Shine by Heidi Swapp, and I just splattered it all over the page in pink, coral, and gold, because I kind of wanted mine to have like a fun artsy vibe. So that's why I did that. But of course, you don't have Color Shine, you can use watercolor or paint, or you can just omit the step altogether. For my pen pal letter, I wanted to stick with pastel colors and stamping, so I'm using my Michael stamps, which are the tiny ones, and my Hobby Lobby stamps, which are the large ones that I'm using right now. And I just cut them out, and I'm just going to glue them to some cardstock to map them. And this will give a cohesive look throughout my entire pen pal book because I use the same stamps and the same colors. Now I'm just using my pastel pens by Sharpie, and I'm just making faux stitches around every other section to help differentiate the areas. I absolutely love my Sharpie pens, especially these that are pastel. They work perfectly for pen pal letters and writing and designing. They're just awesome. For my letter, I chose 4 or 5 washes that I thought worked well together. This will allow me to have fun with my washi without overthinking the process. Here is a helpful tip for you guys. When you are working in a confined space and you're trying to space letters out correctly, make sure you lay them down first and then glue them. And of course, I forgot to do that because I assumed I had enough room and I didn't. So I had to overlap the last 3 letters, but that's totally okay. It looks great how it is. It gives it a fun artsy vibe. And if you are curious, the washi tape that I'm using is from the Dollar Tree, and I bought it last year. Alright, so my pen pal book is divided in separate sections, and for this one, it is the challenge one. And I'm asking my pen pal to draw a picture with their eyes closed and then mail their artwork back to me and sign it. Because you never know, maybe this person will be famous one day and then you'll have their artwork. And then for this one, I drew a cute little bunny, and I'm just going to talk about Easter traditions in that section. And then here's my About Me area, and it will be just a run through of little bits about me, obviously. And then here I just have a section for fun. It'll be things that I like to do on my free time. I also created an area for movies and series. For my pen pal letter, I decided to keep my embellishing to a minimal. This will help with the cost of shipping and allow you to focus more on your writing. And for my writing, I'm just going to use my pastel Sharpie pens and use a different color in each section. Alright, and for this area, I titled it OMG because I found this super cute rabbit that I absolutely adore, and I'm not going to say the name of it because I know I will mess it up and not pronounce it correctly. And then the area underneath that is a section for music. And then below that one, I created a cute little cat that's supposed to resemble Pocoyo, one of my cats that I have. And yeah, so pretty much every section has a different topic. Something new, love this, geocaching. And this is a tag area. And if you don't know what a tag is, it's just specific questions that you ask your pen pal and then they answer you. So it's kind of a fun way to get to know your pen pal. Alright, and then the final area is the currently section. And here's some examples. You can say what you're listening to, eating, drinking, watching, needing, and wanting. So yeah, those are kind of fun things to talk to your pen pal about. Alright, so this is how you fold your letter. You just kind of fold the little sections in, and there you go. Okay, so now we're going to work on the cover of our little book. So I'm just going to use some terrifically tacky tape, and I'm just going to tape it all the way around the edge. And the reason I'm not using tacky glue is because the cardstock that I'm using tends to, I don't know, buckle when I put glue on it. Which is kind of odd because the copy paper doesn't do that, and it's a lot thinner. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to tell you the dimensions of the cover. So you will need 2 squares that measure 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. Alright, and then on the back cover, you just do the same thing you did for the front cover. Alright, so for the cover, I'm just going to cover it in washi. I'm just going to add a strip to the bottom, the top, and then make a banner cluster on the left-hand corner. And then a cute little banner that are made out of triangles at the top of the page. And these are super easy. You just cut your washi into triangles. Now I'm just going to lay out my pen pal's name first before I glue it to make sure it fits. And then I'm just going to add some hearts, and those are all from washi tape, and I just cut them out. And that washi is from Hobby Lobby. And then just trim off the excess. And the final step, we're just going to take crochet thread and just wrap it around your book. Add a handmade tassel, and I have a tutorial for this, and I'll leave a link down below if you want to check that out. And just tie a bow, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial because I had so much fun making it. And if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope you have an amazing day. Toodles!